It is the hottest day in the UK for many, many years. In fact, I think it's the hottest day I can remember ever in the West Country. It is boiling and I'm melting, but that's nothing compared to what some of the Spurs fan base is currently doing. We are in meltdown about the current signings at Tottenham Hotspur. Guys, before we get into it, please do me the honor of liking and subscribing to the channel, hitting that bell notification so you know when all of my content is about to drop. And if you want to support me a little bit more, buy me a coffee up there in the top corner. You are quite welcome to. But if you don't want to, just hit that like button. I really would appreciate it, guys. Let's get into today's video. The fan base are an absolute meltdown currently about the way Tottenham have started the transfer window. Now, sure, we haven't gone out and got those needle movers as yet, but in my opinion, what we have done is really smart business, bringing in players that improve the squad, giving us some leadership at the back, and a wealth of experience as well. Guys, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about the transfer window so far. Now, I will caveat what I'm saying by saying if the transfer window ended and these would be the four signings that we had, it would be a terrible window, but plenty of time to go. We are in the market and looking to break our transfer record for 2 or 3 players. So there's no reason why the start we've made isn't a really good one. So we start with Andy Robertson. He was the first player we brought in. Liverpool fullback, played a lot of games for Liverpool over what, a 9-10 year period, won the lot, Champions Leagues, league titles, captain Liverpool, and was captain of, and still is, as far as I'm aware, captain of Scotland too. An experienced player who has been there, seen it, and done it. As soon as Spurs sign him, because it's on a free, maybe, so many fans are saying he's washed, he's done. He is not the same player as he used to be. Now, sure, he's in his 30s. He's not the Andy Robertson of 5-6 years ago, but he gives us that experience. He gives us that leadership, and he gives us some winning mentality, which I think is so important in this side. And I think he's a great signing for Spurs on a free transfer. And to say he's washed, I think it's silly, if I'm honest. Sure, he didn't play a lot last season, not as much as you usually did. You know, Liverpool manager Slot went a different way. He went with Kirkus, spent big money on him. And look at what happened to Liverpool last season. They went from title winners and they fell off a cliff. Maybe Andy Robertson should have played more games. Guys, let me know what you think about the Andy Robertson signing. I actually think is a really good, solid signing for Spurs. Zanesi is the next man in. He come in from Bournemouth. Was Bournemouth's player of the year last season? Am I right there? I think he might have been. Fantastic for Bournemouth last season. A left-footed centre-back would be brilliant cover for Van der Ven. Can pass the ball out from the back. Very composed as a defender. Argentine international. And again, we've got him on a free transfer. The sort of defender that if he was under contract would probably cost 40 or 50 million pounds. We got him for nothing. It's a no-brainer for me. A fantastic signing. Then, of course, nobody's mentioning the deal for Van Hecker that we've got over the line for 52 million pounds. De Zerbi's man. De Zerbi wanted him, and De Zerbi got him. A fantastic signing for Tottenham. Means Romero can leave. We will probably get the money back for Van Heck for Romero. Brilliant business. Brilliant business from Tottenham. But I think the last deal is what's maybe caused the biggest stir in the Tottenham fan base. And this was yesterday's deal. And it was, of course, the here we go for this man, Martin Dubravka from, listen, he's played Newcastle United, Man United, Burnley, a wealth of Premier League experience. The fans are up in arms. They want players that come in and move the needle. Sometimes, for me, you're not going to get players in that move the needle. Sometimes it's about clever squad building. And for me, Kinski's the number one next season. Now, whether he's the answer, I'm not sure. But for me, we have bigger fish to fry in bigger areas, in other areas. So Kinski's our number one. Get a keeper in with a wealth of experience, an international, someone who's been there, seen it, done it, and is still a really good keeper. And I think we've done that in Dubravka. 1 game a week next season. It's a no-brainer for me. I don't see it as an issue. Now, like I say, I will caveat that by saying if we didn't sign any more players this window, it would be a terrible window. But I actually think Tottenham, for once, have gone out and done really clever, smart recruitment and brought players in that's cost very little and improved our squad no end. I don't have a problem now with a doggy Robertson at left back. I don't have a problem with Zanesi or Van der Ven as my two centre backs. And I don't have a problem, should Dragishin and Romero go, which it looks like they will, with Danzo and Van Heck as my two right-sided centre backs. I think we're sorted defensively. I really do. I think we're sorted defensively. And now, of course, we have Dubravka coming in as cover for Kinski as well. And listen, guys, Dubravka will not let us down next season. I'm going to put it out there now. He will not let us down. Now, going forward, is he the answer? Of course not. Of course not. We might get a year down the line. Kinski may have a mare, and we may need to replace the keeper with two keepers next summer. But if Kinski does as well as what I think we're all hoping he does, he could be our number one for many years to come. Dubravka comes in for a season or two, and then next season we can maybe look to improve the goalkeeping areas. For me, it can't all be done in one window, guys. I'm quite happy with the start we have made. Now we need to move on. Now we need to go and get the big deals done. Get the big names in, the needle movers, the players that move the needle. You know, your midfielders, your Fernandezes, which may happen, your Tonales, your strikers, your left wingers. If we can do that, if we can add four more players in two midfielders, a left winger, and a striker, I think we are set next season to have a really good season. Guys, it's all ifs and buts at the moment, but I want to put my point across on how I feel the window has started and how I'm not melting down. I'm melting in the weather, but how I'm not in meltdown about the current Spurs window. And I'm very cool, very calm, and very relaxed about what we're doing. And I'm actually quite pleased with what Spurs are doing now. Listen, guys, nobody's right, nobody's wrong. Everyone's got opinions, and it's all fantastic. Like I say, opinions are great, and that's all they are. We will see what happens during the season. Guys, I will leave it there. Please like on your way out if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't too. Help me along to 2K. Really would appreciate it, guys. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe. Keep hydrated. And as always, stay positive, stay poised, and stay Pure Coys.